Who seems to be favored for this best of 5? It's Team Liquid and Falcons AP Bren. You hear the cheers, you hear the drums.
And how much can Team Liquid PH's mid duo pressure View now that they have so much vision on the map? Now they're diving in. Turtle's quite low, and Carl T is gonna fall with a Praise's Wrath combo.
Look at that steal. That's JP's fault. I'm not so sure if that's a worthy trade. I'll say economically it says yes, but a first blood on Carl.
With the stats on how this is a special for this player alone, able to taunt the possible problems with Kyle T's got knocked up.
Look at how fast Team Liquid PH are playing this right now. Curtain Call held it together, forcing them back. But you know what? They want to go. You can see everyone happy to use these flickers. They are ready to
need the time. So now, how lucky that it's spawning again in the lower quarter. So now, best expect that Super Marco will catch up. Super Marco will lead after this turtle take. And I think turtle take should be cleaner now for Falcons AP Bren. They're not going to let JP steal it again.
For sure, especially with Few, with that beautiful Astral Echo, right? Spots out everyone. Make sure that there is going to be an available fight here, or at least information ready for the fight. It's going to be reset though. That is actually pretty big for Team Liquid. Right now though, diving in. It is the duo flight of JP on the back, and Kyle TZ will still secure that turtle knockup for everyone. And look at that follow-up from Oakland. A very powerful engage from Falcons AP Bren. Gets a turtle and a kill.
Falcons AP Bren with the second objective once again by Kyle TZ. And the knockup from Oakland, a perfect entry for a team fight. Now they're contesting this purple right away against Team Liquid Echo.
And there it is.
Got it.
They got it.
That is sheer crime. That is just Grand Theft Purple at what, 5 minutes? And again, the win for that turtle fight and the win off of the turtle take alone was won not because of, oh, wait.
And another one! They're still fighting it out. Look at Kyle TZ. Instead of going back, he goes forward, absorbs the damage, and says, you know what? I can take it.
Wow.
And topside, Sanford gets solo killed by Flap TZ.
Off-cam kill, getting the War Axe following up from that of 2K. Now Kyle T's not letting go of Carl just by the second just yet. Did he get it?
I don't think so right now. They are trying to deny as much as they can for Carl TZ. They don't need to deny that buff if the jungler actually dies.
They misplaced the buff. It went on a Sanji off of a rogue Ghost Burster. And I just gotta say, two things going wrong for Team Liquid PH right now. Top lane 1v1 kill, that should not be happening. It's not on demand. You need to get the stacks on the Carl, and you need to get the pulls and the Circling Eagle right on Sanjay and JP. That's why Falcon AP Bren are just able to walk in and say, you know what, we're taking this fight. Minoan Fury, taunt, Bob's your uncle.
And Ogwen just does the work perfectly. How to create a perfect setup in the front line. Another objective taken away by Falcons AP Bren. You're the GOAT, Carl TZ.
That's a full HP notch on the Lord, if I'm not mistaken. It's a huge difference on the retry.
It really is.
Look at the damage from Super Marco, knocking back JP.
Now the full zone, Flap TZ up on front. Super Marco, he's actually a lot front than I like, but he seems to be quite happy with it, with Owen close by as well. Kyle TZ trying to get as much damage as he can, but he goes down before the Bout Requiem.
Super Marco!
Now it's Super Marco going ham, still not giving away any deaths so far in this game.
That's a triple! That's a triple for Super Marco! After getting an objective, Leo!
That's just Bulletproof Marco doing things. I mean, you're down 6K, your jungler bites the dust. I understand where Echo is coming from. I understand where Liquid Echo is coming from. They couldn't just call back as quickly because JP was one of the early casualties as well. So you can't guiding wins out. It's honestly difficult to be their team.
And it's not JP's fault. In that situation.
In this one time, oh Lord, you're right. It's not JP's fault. It's actually Falcon AP Bren's fault. It's because if you're a Moskov and you're able to forward dash into a full-on team fight, that's not just a firepower situation, that's even a positioning situation that you have to consider.
Yeah, speaking of positioning, Few, letting that Astral Echo spot 4 right away as Team Liquid Echo wanted to contest that Lord.
Side.
4-man Astral Echo spot.
Oh, another
that's
one.
Nothing, right?
Oh,
That's nothing.
That's nothing, but look at that poke, they're tying in, but hurt the call.
Look at that, Ogwen again. Already used up the Minoan's Fury, but this tower's going to be the one who's going to go down. Super Marco, a tower killing machine so far.
Untouchable once again. Super Marco 5-0-1. Go TZ
right now.
Still safe.
He's safe. That was actually a mirror. Don't worry. Right now, where is TLPH going to get their goal though?
Okay, let me tell you.
It's 10K.
Let me tell you. Again, for those of you who don't know, it's a big joke in the community that Astral Echoes don't matter because the skill doesn't deal damage. But folks, when you catch a team with a 5-man Astral Echo, it ruins the potential for a team fight.
Yep, and team fights are exactly what they're trying to go for here, which is why Team Liquid PH has been being pushed on over and over again.
See, there's no way for you to catch your opponent off guard where they know exactly where you're coming from. That, plus the fact that your hitboxes are magnified, are amplified, means a random taunt, a random ult from Flap TZ, a random Minoan Fury might catch you when it otherwise wouldn't without the Astral Echo. So yes, an Astral Echo on multiple members is a big deal.
That's like one of the worst feelings, right? You feel like you dodged the Minoan Fury, but you got hit because you had that ring around you.
You got clipped.
You got that big hitbox. And look at the items on how Super Marco managed to snowball on this Moskov. He just quickly melts everything faster.
Still not dying, by the way, guys. Still not dying.
Okay, now we need to look after Team Liquid Echo's comeback here. Yes, again, G needs to have a great entry on who is to force and who is to catch in the back line.
All right, not to toot my own horn, but yes, early on, Falcons AP Bren made a decision to not pressure Benny Cutie as much. And then eventually, in the mid-game, going into that pre-Lord ramp-up, they said, you know what? Since Turtle's spawning here, let's push it in so that Benny cannot farm as well, and we have all of the gold on Super Marco. Then from there, they just started to block Carl TZ out from everything. Carl TZ not getting anything. He's farming worse than a roamer could. Look at this. Carl TZ currently at what? 5-1? Dude, he has less farm than Ogwin.
That's true.
That is just sad to see. Again,
he's a softie.
Yeah, and it's so hard to look at how this competition would actually go in the stage of the game. And hey, Falcons AP is not stopping.
Clean as usual. There goes the Echo, and there goes the Minoan Fury. Don't forget, they're still going to be alive, at least for the meantime. Benny finally getting a kill. Super Marco's on the side. He's trying to get as much charge as he can. Carl TZ is going to fall here. And now it is going to be the non-stop aggression here coming in from Super Marco. The spears flying everywhere. And of course, that's Desperate going down to the Appraiser's Wrath. Oh my goodness. Falcons AP Bren not slowing down at all, even though they did lose out on 2. Still fighting off
Super Marco!
Cast a kill onto Benny Cutie, and that is going to be the game. Still not dying. Falcons AP Bren take game 1.
Wow. That momentum is just too much to handle.